Jude Bellinghams Lifestyle is not what you think. Bin ich mal gespannt, Alter. Ob das auch real ist oder ob da irgendein gelabert ist. Also eins vorweg, Bellingham ist so korrekt, Alter. Wirklich, der ist so korrekt. Das ist mein Bre. Der kam in meinen Vlog rein und so. Der Junge ist so korrekt.
Jude Bellingham, only 19 of age, has already captained his club Borussia Dortmund and is an integral part of the English national team. Having impressed top managers like Pep Guardiola, it is no wonder top clubs are trying to snap him up. Let's find out more about his lifestyle away from the pitch. Born on 29th June 2003 in Stourbridge, West Midlands, England,
Bellingham
Jude
sein
Victor
Bruder?
William Bellingham, simply referred to as Jude Bellingham, is one of the brightest midfield prospects in football. Nicknamed Jude Ball, the youngster
Der ist überall auf dem Platz,
was
ne?
born into a comfortable middle-class family background. As a younger kid, he tried to follow the footsteps of Steven Gerrard, who he has referred to as his idol and received most of his coaching lessons from his father. Bellingham started his career by joining the under-8 team Stourbridge in Birmingham City in 2010, where he developed his talents for the next few years. By 14, he was already featuring in the under-18 team, and by 15, he had made his debut for the under-23 team. His development was so rapid that he was featured in the 442's list of the 50 most exciting teenagers in English football and was already becoming a topic of interest from big European clubs. Bellingham took up a 2-year scholarship with Birmingham City, which began in
Überlegt, vor 4 Jahren, da sah der einfach so aus. Jetzt sieht er einfach aus, als ob der viel älter wäre, so voll erwachsen geworden.
July 2019. He became the club's youngest ever first-team player at 16 years. 38 days before becoming their youngest ever goal scorer, aged 16 years and 63 days, and being played on the left wing, central, and attacking midfield.
Überall
By
gespielt,
January
Alter.
2020, he was already busy turning down a 20 million bid from Manchester United, but after 44 appearances and 4 goals for the championship club, Bellingham was set to join Borussia Dortmund in July. To honor his talent, Birmingham City retired his jersey number 22. Bellingham joined Dortmund for an undisclosed fee said to be around £25 million plus
Hä, wie jung der da noch aussieht, Mann. Das ist
which
2
made him
Jahre
the
her.
most expensive 17-year-old in the history of the sport. In no time, he started making a name for himself by becoming the club's youngest goal scorer after scoring on his debut and at 17 years and 113 days. He became the youngest Englishman to start a Champions League match, breaking Phil Foden's record. Bellingham instantly became an integral part of the team and ended his first season with Dortmund with 4 goals and 46 appearances in all competitions, helping the club to win the DFB Pokal Cup. His performances earned him the runner-up spot in the 2021 Copa Trophy, awarded to the best under-21 male player of the season. Already in his 3rd season, Bellingham has scored 9 goals from just 22 appearances at the time of this recording, which is almost the same number he scored in his first 2 seasons. Impressive for a midfielder. For the national side, Bellingham is a sure inclusion for the World Cup in Qatar, having been called for the first time in November 2020. Still 19, Jude Bellingham earns higher than a few players at Dortmund, making about £49,000 per week, which adds up to around £2 million a year. The midfielder remains under contract until 2025. Just a few years into his senior career, Bellingham already has enough money to do most of the things he wants. While in Birmingham, the Englishman lived in the family house with his parents, but after joining Dortmund, he moved into a house within the city. Not much is known about the property in terms of its specifications, but from the few clips he has shared on social media, it is exquisite and quite spacious. With time on his side and bigger contracts coming his way, Bellingham will certainly have many more houses and real estate properties.
Cars, bin mal gespannt,
As you
Alter.
would expect, Jude has some cars. Again, the exact specifications are not fully known, but the player has been seen driving a Mercedes-Benz, Audi Q7, and Audi A8 on several occasions. From photos, Bellingham's Mercedes-Benz is black in color and has been used to transport his parents. Also, videos on TikTok of his mom driving him around in a white SUV while signing autographs and interacting with fans have also been seen on social media. media. He obviously has no financial worries and might have only decided to keep his properties away from the public eye. However, in March this year, the 6'1" footballer was charged with driving while not in a position to control a car and failure to provide information relating to a driving offense the following month. Not much.
Ja, der hat unnormal aufgebaut, ne? Wenn du den jetzt vergleichst, körperlich, ne? Was der Muskelmasse aufgebaut hat, ist geisteskrank.
Was made of the case, and the dust appears to have settled. Moving on to his lifestyle, Bellingham has shown everyone that he's a young man who knows what he wants from life, with almost all his focus on his career. Many fans have a hard time figuring out what goes on in his personal life. Bellingham's father, Mark, was a prolific non-league player now turned police officer, while his mother, Denise, is a working-class citizen who prepares most of his meals. The West Midlands native is the older of 2 children born to his parents, with his younger brother, Joe, being his biggest fan. Currently, the Englishman does not have a girlfriend and is not married. No doubt, his English and African roots make him attractive, with potential girlfriends and wives gravitating to his handsome.
So ein Frauenmagnet auch, ne?
Focused on his career and has decided to give less attention to
Ein
his
Magnet.
love life. It is also possible that his parents have not permitted him to have a girlfriend. At one point, he was rumored to have a thing going on with the Instagram model Asantiwa Chidi. However,
was war der?
Life. It is also possible that his parents have not permitted him to have a girlfriend. At one point, he was rumored to have a thing going on with the Instagram model Asantiwa Chidi. However, those rumors were not confirmed. The midfielder does not have any tattoos on his body and is known to have a gentle and introverted nature. Yet, his fellow players and friends have described him as easygoing with a witty sense of humor, often providing comic relief to the squad. Bellingham takes good care of himself and has been spotted spending his free time in exotic places such as Ibiza, Dubai, Canada, and several other foreign locations. When it comes to fashion, the 19-year-old does not disappoint. His few photos outside football show the footballer spotting different casual and corporate looks with ease. Despite living a life of luxury, Jude Bellingham wastes no time in helping those in need. Last year, the player was involved in charity work that provides quality education in brand new schools with standard health care and a feeding program to poor African children in the Mombasa area, Kenya. He has since partnered with the Mustard Seed Project Kenya to help the less privileged.
Die armen Kinder dort, Alter.
Besides receiving a decent salary at Dortmund, the biggest clubs, sponsors, and brands are begging for the 19-year-old's signature. On Instagram, Bellingham has almost 3 million followers and earns some money from his sponsored posts. He's sponsored by Adidas Football, as revealed on his social media profile. Bellingham is also on a FIFA cover.
Warte mal, wie 3 Millionen? Von wann ist das Video? Vor 2 Monaten? Digga, das Video ist vor 2 Monaten. Und der hat gerade gesagt, der hat 3,4 Millionen Instagram-Follower. Willst du mich verarschen? Soll ich euch mal zeigen, was der jetzt hat? Durch die WM 6,9 Millionen. Das Doppelte an Followern. Bellingham ist so eine Maschine geworden. Auch richtig breit geworden und alles, Alter. Das ist ja verrückt, ey.
For the FIFA 2023 World Cup update, and he's the most expensive footballer of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, according to the CIES rating, which costs 202 million euros. It is most definitely difficult to estimate the amount of money made from his sponsors and investments. However, it would surely be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Still 19, the midfielder has plenty of time to have more sources of income and become one of the highest paid footballers. At just 19 years of age, Jude Bellingham already earns more than 99% of teenagers all over the world. He has attracted the interest of top European clubs that have been monitoring his progress at Dortmund. The English footballer has been heavily linked to Liverpool and Real Madrid. When he first signed for Birmingham as a 16-year-old, Bellingham earned a meager £145, and by the time he joined Dortmund, his wages had increased dramatically. Still, Bellingham has a relatively modest contract for a world-class footballer, even at £49,000. But his future looks bright, and it is only a matter of time before the Dortmund star becomes one of the highest-paid footballers in the world. Currently, judging from his weekly wages over the last few years and from performance bonuses, sponsorship deals, and investments, we can estimate that Jude Bellingham has a net worth of around £3 million. All eyes will be on the player after the 2022 World Cup, and many fans will be eager to see if he will leave Borussia Dortmund Dortmund after the season or fulfill his contract with the club until 2025? Will he follow in the footsteps of his former teammate Erling Haaland to Manchester City, or would he be joining some other super club?
So cool, der Typ, ne? So cool. Ich bin so stolz, dass ich mit dem so dicke die Fotos und so alles hab. Das wirklich feiere ich unnormal, weil der so locker drauf ist. Schon geisteskrank, was der schon alles erreicht hat in seinem Alter, ne? Das kannst du auch keinem erzählen, ey.